There's a question there.
Hello? Yeah, my name is Vinay. I'm from Bunshe Asia Limited. My question is related to the food segment. India has always been a country where the consumers are focused on the fresh fruit and vegetable market. Will there be a transition where the consumer will change and focus from fresh towards preserved and processed fruits and vegetables?
So the whole switch from fresh to preserved or packaged, because so far the Indian consumer has shown by habit a preference for fresh.
I'll just tell you a recent MOU which we signed with the Himachal government probably 5 days ago, and we understood the whole economy of fruits and vegetables and agri-produce in Himachal. They produce, what they sell is $1 billion worth of goods, and what they grow is close to $2 billion. 60% of the goods goes waste because of markets not being closed or things not getting preserved in the manner it should be. I think what we are going to do now with the Himachal government is to create a consolidation center there, create a marketplace for each and every produce, and see that the wastages get reduced and the markets get created within the time frame of the existence or the perishability of that product. So there is an opportunity there to use technology, to use your supply chain, to give fresh to the customer still, and still reduce the wastages and give better farmers the better money, and as well as consumers the better money.
So in a sense, your answer says it's not all about packaged food alone, because some of the initiatives are about making the fresh food delivery mechanism more effective. There's a question there.
Yeah, I'm Sapan from Donier. You had mentioned after 4 years there will be no retail space available in the modern retail, and at the same time we are talking that we are only a 5% modern retailer. So how can we justify?
Can you just...
Okay, the question was, you said in 4 years there won't be any more space for modern retail formats to come up. You're going to run out of space. And his point was that organized modern retail is still such a small fraction of retail. How do you reconcile that contradiction? You're saying...
I'll explain. If you look at the top 10 cities of India, I would say the modern retail has touched 20% plus of the total sale, total retail business. And it will touch 25-30%, after which the space won't be available in the way it should be available. I think that spaces will be available where the customers are not there, and where the customers are there, spaces won't be available. I think that's a challenge, but then modern cities will order on the digital commerce and will deliver them to the store. I think the KB's FairPrice, the Kirana stores which we have started, we are experimenting within the next 45 days, wherein with the pin code number will deliver any goods to your home. I think we will have to innovate ourselves and deal with these challenges, because real estate is going to be a challenge. It's going to become more and more expensive, and we'll have to find alternate means of getting orders and distribution.
So okay. What jugaad you had?
Right here.
I'm Prasad Shetty from CRMs. Sir, everybody dreams to become a Kishore Biyani. The reality is that there is only one Kishore Biyani. I would like to know three qualities that sets you apart from others. What do you think are the three qualities that sets you apart from the others?
Or should I make it easier for you to answer that question, because you're also self-effacive? So 3 qualities that make up Kishore Biyani. I paraphrased your question. His question was...
I am nobody to answer this question, to be honest. I somehow believe that every entrepreneur has some qualities, and every human being has some qualities which work sometimes, which doesn't work sometimes. I think we would have taken decisions at the right time. So being decisive was one of the qualities. Maintaining relationships and going with the flow. Keep on moving on. Keep on moving on, because otherwise you will stop. I think that's what we have done till now. But when we look at a lot of entrepreneurs around the world, I think everybody has similar qualities. Every entrepreneur out here has similar qualities. And another quality which I wish I had, which I see in a lot of entrepreneurs, is fearless. I think I was fearless once upon a time, but not anymore.
You're not fearless anymore?
I don't think so.
When did that change?
That's changing.
Changing rapidly?
When you start into a preservation mode, you become fearful.
Okay. Is it because, there's a point at which the size of the business also, just generally, becomes so staggering that the stakes also are higher? I don't want to get into nitty-gritty of, financials, but as you keep trying new businesses, growing businesses, etc., there's that debt number that's looming on the balance sheet. So basically everything, the stakes get higher. Is that when you become less fearless?
I don't think so. That's the fear. The fear is there is a particular time frame in which you have to achieve what you want to achieve, and that's where the whole thing comes about. So it's a time frame. Earlier, when you are ideation, there is no time frame to that. I think that's where the difference is.
Okay. Right here. No, we'll wait for a mic because nobody else will be able to hear then.
Hi, my name's Khalid Gibran. I'm from a company called TCC. It's a UK-based company. Mr. Biyani, I've been hearing a lot of things about growth, expansion, and so on. Just a specific question on Big Bazaar and Food Bazaar. You've grown a lot in the last 4 to 5 years through expansion. What about the same store sales? Are you growing? Are you happy with the same store sales growth?
We are never happy with what we achieve, but still double-digit same-store sales growth are possible for the next 3-4 years in the country, and we believe we'll achieve that.
And at the same time, the rollout of new stores, so just in terms of that number, the amount of new space that you're going to be adding, it's a staggering one. I don't know if my memory serves me right.
In the next 3-4 years, we'll add up around 9 million square foot of retail.
9 million square feet in how many years?
3 to 4 years.
And what does that translate to? Make it real. How many new stores a week?
I think it's not about the number of stores. I think we are expanding a lot of central stores. A lot of Pantaloons are also expanding significantly. And there are 14 brand factories, 12 centrals coming around. And every year we might open around 25 to 30 big bazaars. So that's the way we are looking at it.
And did that answer your question? That there is double-digit same-store sales. But he did acknowledge you're never happy with what you do.
Sorry, did you say double-digit same-store sales growth? Did you say double-digit?
Double-digit.
I think that's very good.
Oh, excuse me, Kishore. Hello, my name is Rashmeet. I work with Reliance Retail. Just an observation, we were discussing about e-commerce. I was reading somewhere the cost of acquisition of a customer for e-commerce is about $15 to $17. So I have two questions here. Is cash on delivery model a better way to penetrate and bring the customer online and probably for him to be less resistant to this? And the second would be actually having telcos using the telecom boom and having applications integrated with retailers to bring them and use the e-commerce platform?
I think there are no right or wrong answers currently, to be very honest. Acquiring a customer is expensive, but not as expensive as what you are stating. And cash on delivery itself is a cost, but once you build scales, I think this is the cost of doing a retail business is around anywhere between 12 to 20%. And the cost of doing an e-commerce business might come down to around 5-6%. I think the difference of